What's up, Street Fighters? Welcome back to Third Street Reactions. You know me as Tom.
Malachi.
Shane.
We are back with TMNT, the 2003 version, Season 1, Episode Dozen. Guys, last episode, we got to see our first Shredder Splinter fight.
Yeah.
It didn't disappoint.
Didn't disappoint, yeah. I wanted a little more kung fu fighting. Not kung fu, it's Chinese, but a little more fighting. It was still good. I mean, Shredder is a force. Walking through fire, red eyes. I mean, he looks cool.
Crazy armor.
He's really the opposite of the James Avery Shredder. That's obviously what they're going for. Yeah, it was a great fight, great moments, good stuff.
So we got to see and actually interact a little more with the Guardian, which by now the three of us are all presuming has to do with the Krang, based on the technology, the sword, which we didn't even talk about. That glowing light up sword of his, which
I'm almost envious of the people who didn't see the 2012 show, because to us it's obvious, but to other people who grew up on the 87 show, it's like a mystery. It's like, who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, with blue hair.
Yeah, well,
long sideburns.
Even Shredder kind of has it. I think it's just how they show.
Just like the style, you think?
I think that it's stylizing people with dark hair to make it kind of bluish. Yeah, because I don't think Shredder just has blue hair like Bulma. I think it's just that's how they show dark hair in this world.
We talked a little bit too about how much and I know you pointed out to it too, Shane, was this idea of this Splinter being kind of bent on revenge for his master's death, which I like.
That's in the original comics, that's what it was about, and Peter Laird, who spearheaded the show, wanted to do something tonally similar to the comics. Avenging Master Yoshi, which we got that backstory in part 1 of this. Also, I like to go with Mikey's ankle. I mean, just incorporating that to a fight to change things up. The turtles aren't perfect. It was good stuff. Guys, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon to see the full-length, uncut version of this reaction. Also, early access. Let's go.
You'd think an earthbound turtle like me would have a rough time keeping up with a guy who can soar through the sky like an eagle. And you know what? You'd be right.
Remember, they didn't put the manhole back on or someone's gonna fall and die.
They did it all the time, man. In 2012 show too, you know?
Looks like we really accomplished something for the greater good. What are you, running for office?
Get over yourself already.
Fine, make fun, but I still think we could be doing a whole lot more to help people.
Oh no, you've got to stay back.
The fire department's got it covered. Besides, we'd get spotted.
But we could. Don't worry, Mikey. It's covered. But what if they can't get her in time? Then he will.
Now this guy is nuts. just have a super duper hero in this.
Mommy! Daddy! My baby!
Wow. What a power.
Yeah.
He was his Black Superman.
What?
Black Superman.
There's a guy who doesn't have to stick to the shadows, and look what he's able to do! We should become superheroes! Squeeze me? Yeah. Go out on nightly patrols, thwart
Jar Jar.
helpless, rescue the rescueless.
Reading way too many comic books, Mikey.
Poor Mikey.
Greatest weapons at the ninja's disposal are placement and surprise.
Yeah!
Raphael,
Yeah!
Michelangelo.
Yeah!
What are you doing?
Come on, guys!
Give it away.
Hey, check this out.
The Ninjustice League?
More like the Shelltastic 4. The Legion of Sewer Heroes. You're not really serious about this superhero kick, are you?
Why not? Superheroes never have to hold back because they're scared someone's gonna see them.
But you must never forget who you are. You are ninja. You operate in the shadows. You must choose the one that is true to yourself. Now let us return to our training.
I gotta get out and clear my head.
Jeez, like Walmart parking lots in Youngstown.
Yeah.
Don't you know that bag clashes with that outfit? Okay, so I lose points for style. Still, mission accomplished! Now for the sweet expression of thanks from a grateful stranger.
Yeah, how's this gonna go?
First lady, No need to thank.
Get away from me, you freak!
I'd kill her.
You just kill her?
Yeah.
I need a superhero costume.
I think you should follow your dream.
You do?
We just gotta find the right look for you. Nah,
Oh,
too
wow.
cumbersome, too formal, too mugger.
Hang on, I think I got it. Introducing Turtle Titan. Ow!
That would hurt like hell.
Sorry, my bad. Hang on.
Who are you? What's going on? Help! Police! I'm being attacked by a costume freak!
What's up with him?
Attacked? Dude,
I don't
you were
know.
like this close to being roadkill.
Well, I was like, what was up with his eyes?
I have no idea. I thought it was something to do with Krang.
Once again,
Look.
the name is Turtle Titan.
So what if the superhero is actually...
Ew!
Is-
Her name is Crazy Manny?
He's got a deer tick on him.
Yeah, now he's not gonna eat meat. You hear about that?
Take anything, I got a family! Wait, I'm not breaking into your store. You were. Why would I do that? That doesn't look like part of your inventory. Some nut job's trying to rip off my store!
Oh my god.
My mind control bugs are a success, despite the interference of that caped fool. One more field test to see how far I can push my helpless puppets.
Or have I totally found it?
I wouldn't want to touch that thing, you know what I mean?
What's going on?
Offhand, I'd say you were being mind controlled by this mechanical doohickey. You're him! Central Survey!
Look at his calves.
Silver Sentry!
Silver Sentry. First night on the job, eh?
Is it that obvious?
Listen, Turtle Titan, is it? I admire your good intentions, but this is a dangerous occupation. If you're not careful, someone's gonna get hurt.
Making him do crazy stuff!
Looks like the work of my arch nemesis, Dr. Malignus. It's originating from that warehouse. Let's get one thing straight, Turtle Titan. There will be no superhero team up tonight.
But
You've got a lot of heart, kid, and I appreciate the help, but you're in way over your...
Don't mind my green skin, I just have a... I have green scale.
Out of sight, while I deal with Malignus.
hello? Any nefarious, twisted evildoers in the house? Dr. Malignus, I presume.
I'm sorry, I haven't had the pleasure, mister.
The name is Turtle Titan.
They're not the same people. That guy's white.
There you are. Had me worried for a sec.
He's mind controlled, bro.
Put your suit up.
Yeah.
It's not hurt, but you know.
He's completely under my control. A super villain. And your first villainous task, my super puppet, destroy Turtle Titan.
Fight it, Silver Sentry. You don't really want to hurt me?
That's the beauty of my plan. He doesn't want to hurt you, but he can't stop himself.
Oh, that's just...
Did you just break that rope by squeezing it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know, maybe Master Splinter was right. Again. Yoo-hoo! Over here, big guy!
Now, my puppet, the coup de grace.
Thank you, Invisible Flying Dragon!
Thanks, Turtle Titan.
Muscle-bound fool! Doesn't he know?
Muscle bound.
It's like Tom when you... After you're with a girl and you just run away from her house.
Baxter Stockman.
You're welcome to team up with me anytime, Turtle Titan.
I was right.
The name's Michelangelo. And from now on, I'll leave the limelight to guys like you.
We practice our moves very slowly, so that we may execute them with great speed.
I just want to say I couldn't have done it without the help of my new friend and ally, Turtle Titan.
Was that you the Silver Sentry was talking about?
I'm a turtle, not a titan. Who's ready to get back to training?
This was a banger.
Love it.
Yeah.
You guys know I love any episode that's centered around Mikey.
Yes, and this to me was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
I think it's because it didn't take itself super seriously. When you have things that take itself seriously, they need to deliver on that. I think the show has, but it's kind of like, it's obviously predating things that I've watched that might do it a little better.
Well, Dr. Malignus is kind of one of those old school villains, a little bit of a buffoon. I think.
He is, but like sometimes it's okay for a Michelangelo-centric episode.
Yeah.
The 2012 show made the mistake of like Splinter is such a badass, and that he just doesn't help when he should help, and it's just
like the world's at stake, and he's in there meditating.
Yeah, it's not something that kids think about. It doesn't bother me that much. It's just something I point out from time to time. I imagine this show will do it too. Mm-hmm. So it's, the idea of a Ninja Turtle becoming like a rogue vigilante, that's happened a lot. It's usually Raphael, and this was Mikey. So I thought it was funny, and it kind of makes sense for his character that he'd want to like do that.
Yeah.
And now for the coup de grace.
Yeah. I like the idea of the Silver Sentry in this world. This show kind
of... I need an origin backstory.
Yeah, this show has now shown me like they can do fun, and they can have a fun episode, and like, okay, like this show kind of gives me humor that sometimes falls flat. Is it going to take itself very seriously the whole 6 seasons? If that was the case, I was going to have to try to adjust the way I viewed it a little bit. But no, they can do a funny episode and a good solo Mike episode. Like, I had no complaints about this at all. I had no complaints about the last one either.
Right.
But this was just a fun episode. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mike is a lefty. I think we'll see if there's any kind of inconsistency. Sometimes they'll draw up a scene and they realize, well, I got to make him draw with the left hand, because if not, the camera's here. The audience isn't going to see it if the camera's here. And he's like, you know what I mean? And that's just how it works sometimes. Like, there's a shot in Revenge of the Sith where Anakin, his attack on the Jedi Temple, when he walks in to kill the younglings. He's Master Skywalker. Well, if you're watching, the camera is here, Anakin's on the right side of the frame, the kids are here, and then he just goes, bzzz, and Anakin's a right-hander. But for that shot, he was definitely holding his left hand, unless he was just doing this, which would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a magical episode, guys. We liked it quite a bit. So if you guys want to watch the next episode, check us out on Patreon. If not, we'll see you next week on YouTube. Bye-bye.